I think it's track 2.
Yeah.
I have some jive music.
That was only one. We were young and wild and free. Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. Keep me coming back for more. Maybe you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms, finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
I'd now like the guests to please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here today to the Livingston Registration Office on this very happy occasion. Paul and Val have invited you here today to witness their declaration of love for each other and to celebrate with them their commitment to one another in marriage. And I would just like to say how beautiful Val is looking today. I'm sure you will agree, Paul. I would now like to take this opportunity to introduce myself. My name is Stephen Arthur, and I am authorised by the Registrar General for Scotland to conduct civil marriages here in the district of West Lothian. Before we proceed with the ceremony, I must firstly complete an important legal requirement, and that is to formally identify you both in the presence of your witnesses. And this is to ensure that I have the correct couple before me today. So first of all, can I ask, are you Paul Christopher Hicks?
I am.
And can I ask, are you Valerie McHugh? So thank you for confirming I do indeed have the correct couple here today. Today's ceremony will be carried out under the Marriage Scotland Act of 1977, and this requires both the bride and groom to make certain declarations. Firstly, that there is no legal impediment to the marriage, and secondly, that both the bride and groom are giving their true and mutual consent to the marriage. When these declarations are made, and made in the correct manner, this creates a valid civil marriage. To be here today, you were both required to give written notice of your intention to marry with this office. This notice period is now complete, and it is my duty to inform you that no impediments to your marriage have been found to exist. Your names have also been publicly displayed in the registration office, and I am pleased to tell you that no objections to your marriage have been raised. Of course, marriage is more than just words or a ceremony. It means developing and maintaining affection, friendship, cooperation, and a mutual respect. And it calls for honesty, trust, patience, and humour, and requires both closeness and distance. The closeness of a couple growing together and the sufficient distance to allow each other to grow as individuals. Paul and Val, you have chosen this place and this time to become husband and wife, to make both a personal and legal commitment to each other in the presence of your family and friends here today. Before I ask you to do this, I would remind you of the binding character of the vows you're about to make, as marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of one man with one woman, freely entered into, to the exclusion of all others. With the legalities now complete, are you, Paul, and you, Val, now ready to take your marriage vows?
Yes.
Okay. I would ask everyone to please be standing during the vows. And Paul, if you'd just like to turn to face Val as you say the vows. And please repeat after me, okay? I, Paul Christopher Hicks,
I, Paul Christopher Hicks,
do solemnly and sincerely declare
do solemnly and sincerely declare
that I know of no legal impediment
that I know of no legal impediment
to my marrying
to my marrying
Valerie McEwen,
Valerie McEwen,
and that I accept Valerie
and that I accept Valerie
as my lawful wedded wife,
as my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold
hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Valerie, are you now ready to take your marriage vows? Once again, if you could please just repeat after me. I, Valerie McEwen, do solemnly and sincerely declare that I know of no legal impediment to my marrying Paul Christopher Hicks, and that I accept Paul as my lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for richer, for poorer, as long as we both shall live. I would now like the guests to once again please be seated. Paul and Val have completed their wedding declarations, but in addition to those vows, they also wish to exchange wedding rings as a symbol of the marriage which they now enter. Okay, so first of all, Paul, if you could please take Val's ring. And if you'd like to repeat these words, please, as you place the ring just onto Val's finger. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
Love. I promise to care for you.
I promise to care for you.
Support you and comfort you.
Support you and comfort you.
Today and forever.
Today and forever.
I can just adjust that if it's a little bit tight. And Paul, if you would now like to pass your ring over to Val. And Val, once again, if you can please repeat these words as you place the ring on Paul's finger. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love. I promise to care for you, support you and comfort you, today and forever. Okay. As a seal to the contract which you are both entering, these rings are given and received. A circle is the symbol of the sun, the earth, and of the universe, of wholeness, of peace, and of unity. Like circles, these rings have no beginning and no end. They are tokens of the growing relationship which you have come to celebrate and confirm. Paul and Val, by virtue of the declarations which you have made here today, in my presence and in the presence of your witnesses, family and friends, it is now my pleasure and my duty to declare you as husband and wife. So Paul, you may now kiss the bride.
Woo! Mum, stop kidding. It's supposed to be happy, Mum. It's happy.
There's one there.
I now require, in addition to the words which have been exchanged today, the signatures of the bride and groom and their witnesses onto the marriage schedule which I have before me. On completion of this document, the information it contains will be transferred into the marriage register, where it will become a final and permanent record of Paul and Val's marriage. So first of all, if I could just ask you to please take your seat there, pop the music back on.